Okay, perfect. We are live. Okay, hi everybody. Hello. I'm so thankful that you guys are all on. This is going to be awesome. I am excited to commit to doing this with you guys every week. We are going to be doing this every Thursday, and I truly am just so excited about what it's going to do for you. This is going to be shared on Facebook, so you can always catch the replay of it. But obviously, when you're on here, I can interact with you. If you're on Facebook, I'm not going to be able to interact on Facebook in here. So if you're on Facebook, you're missing out if you're not on the Zoom group. So come hang out with us on the Zoom group. But it's going to be every Thursday at 7 o'clock. I'm going to try to keep it to about an hour of a call with you guys. And this light is like blinding. Anyone that had coaching calls with me yesterday, you know, this was my same issue yesterday, but oh well, we're going with it. But I am super excited about it. It's really going to be great. I'm taking training that I have received from Jessie Lee, which is my coach, and kind of pouring into you guys so that you guys can learn all the gold nuggets. It's not fair for me just to keep it to myself. So I'm going to share it with you guys every week on Thursdays. So we're going to get started. I'm going to kind of give some like baseline because I don't want to jump all the way to like what I've learned recently from her. Like there's a lot of fundamental things that I think are key that lead up to what I really want to start helping you guys with, which I kind of touched on last week on my team-wide training about USP, finding your unique selling point. Sorry, my mother-in-law was trying to call me. So we're going to get started, but just a few reminders. We do have a lot of things going on. Many people have asked me when the next mega party is. It is going to be in June. We're going to kind of use that J month because you know how those can be sometimes. So we're going to use that J month to kind of help propel you guys for mega party. We have our chats going on right now, our running chats with Allie Fullenweiner, Amberlyn, and Ashley Davis that are running those chats for you guys, those sleigh chats. That cutoff is coming very soon. So make sure that you join those chats so that you can have some running and some accountability and let your teams know. And then this month, we are also doing a power hour by those three incredible ladies as well at nighttime, which is starting in about 30 minutes. So you guys can jump on those. And the replays are shared in Beauty from Ashes as well underneath the comments if you ever miss one. We still have Rise and Grind in the mornings for those of you that are morning people, but then this is a time for you guys that aren't morning people like myself that need the nighttime. Okay, so most of you do not hear from me before 11 o'clock because I like my sleep. So we're gonna get started. Let me pull up my notes just because it is a lot and I don't want to forget anything. But tonight's call is going to be focused on a little bit of mindset. I've been having a lot of conversations with a lot of people lately, and their mindsets are just kind of in the toilet. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. How many of you have ever had that time where your mindset's just in the toilet? We all go through times where our mindset is in the toilet. And that is okay. It is the way it happens. It's the ebbs and flows of this. But we're going to kind of learn some strategies tonight about it and just some things that I'm going to make you ponder and question and hopefully get you moving. And then the last part is I want to talk on some Instagram kind of tips and tricks. I am the problem. It's me, Susan. But I'm going to kind of give you some there's about 15 things, but again, you can catch the replay if you don't get to write them down fast enough, of some things that start some conversations that can be leading towards sales, that can be leading towards recruiting, all the things. So I hope you got some notes and you're ready to take some action. But let's dive into some mindset. So one of the things that I want you to remember is you can only build your business to the level that you believe it can be built. You can only build your business to the level that you believe it can be built. So if you don't believe that you can get to director, or that you can bring in $1,000, or you can get to bill, whatever. If you don't believe what you can achieve, your business isn't going to get there. I don't care if you do everything that I tell you to do, you do all the IPAs, you show up consistently. I don't care. If you don't believe it in you and who you are, you're not going to achieve it. But guess what? That is the hope, is that it can be built. You can build it to the level that you are desiring. It can be built. I'm testimony of it. Allie Fullenwinder, Denna, Bobby, so many of us on here are testimonies that it can be built. But it all starts within your mindset. You have got to win in your mindset first. If you don't win in your mindset first, it doesn't matter what else you do. If you don't win in your mind first, that is the first place. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to win in your mind. Now, I'm not saying you're going to wake up every day like, yes, I want to run with my business and I love it. Like, I'm not saying that. Okay. What I am saying is, if you win in your mind first every single day, you may have to do some discipline, okay? You may have to act yourself into those feelings, but you have to win in your mind first. If your mindset stinks, your business is going to suffer. I bet I've had many of calls with many of you, and I have told you, I don't care if you are doing all the things. You're going live, you're doing this, you're posting. If your mindset stinks, it's evident in your posting. It's evident in your lives. It's evident in your reels. It's evident in your stories. You've got to win in your mindset first, okay? I promise you. Now, the other thing is, sometimes with our mindset, we don't always feel like doing whatever we need to do to work our business. We don't have the energy. But I'm telling you, if you have energy in you, and we're going to kind of talk about this in a couple of weeks when I do the next part of this training, but when you have the energy, your energy is going to give you power. Whatever your energy is, it is going to give you power. Now, it can give you strong, like go get it power, or it can suck the life out of you. If your energy sucks, your drive, your ambition, all of that, that's going to suck. So you have to have the energy. Your energy is what's going to give you power. So I was going to say this in a couple of weeks, but I'll say it now, and I'll probably say it again because it's going to take y'all 7 times to hear this before you believe it. But if you don't have the energy or the desire or the ambition to go do something, go do some jumping jacks. Do something that is going to get your energy up, because you don't always feel like doing it. So if you're going to go live and you're like watching paint dry because your mindset is in the toilet, because you're not getting sales, you're not getting recruits, go amp yourself up. Go look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what a baddie you are, or you're going to hit director, or you're going to have some sales. Like, go speak that into existence. But your energy is what is going to give you your power. Okay. So there are 2 groups of people. Okay. And this may step on some toes, so I hope you're ready for it. Y'all know I love to step on some toes, but there are 2 groups of people. There is a winning team and there's a losing team. A winning team and a losing team. So what team in the month of May are you going to be on? Are you going to be on the winning team, or are you going to be on the losing team? Winners are people, I love this quote, that will it to happen. I will do this. I will accomplish this. I will hit director. I will hit 12%. Winners are people who will it to happen. You have to will it to happen. It's not just going to happen because you want it to. No, you have to will it to happen. I will go live. I will be consistent. I will go in my stories. I will. You will it to happen. I'm a sore loser. There you go, Mandy. I love it. I will it to happen. Winners are people who will it to happen. Don't forget that. Okay. Yes. Love it, Mindy. Okay. The other thing that you have to think of is the desire to quit bigger than your desire to win. So many times I hear people say, I'm just going to quit. It's not working for me. I can't do it. I stink at this. I've tried for 2 years, Ashley. I've tried for 3 years. It's not happening for me. I must suck at this. I must not be made for network marketing. Okay. It's your mindset. Your mindset's in the toilet. Is your desire to quit bigger than your desire to? If it is, then you're on the losing team. If you're thinking of every mistake to say, oh, I just want to quit, or oh, that just gives you a reason every day to quit doing this, you're on the losing team. Let's win Beauty from Ashes. Let's be on the winning team of people who will it to happen. Stop looking for reasons to quit or to lose or to throw the towel in. Will it to happen? Okay. When will you move into that winner circle? Get excited again. Do you need passion? I've had this conversation with so many people. They're like, I just don't feel like it. Do what makes you excited. If you love content batching, if you love making reels, if you love making posts or before and afters, or you love follow up, or you love getting on the phone, or you love doing vendor events, find your passion again. And when you find your passion again, that's when you're going to excel. That's when you're going to win. You have to get back in the winner's circle again. Get excited again. I remember when I first started, y'all, I couldn't shut up about it. I was so excited. I talked about it all the time. Just like I said, like the Bible says, get back to your first love with your relationship with him. You got to get back to what you did at the beginning. So many of you have forgotten the basics. I've had tons of coaching calls this week, and I've told them, get back to the basics. Get back to when you were excited again. Do what makes you excited and get back into that winner circle. But you're going to have to shift your mind. You know, your brain doesn't know the difference between true and false. Your brain doesn't know the difference between true and false. Think about it. Your child can really, truly believe that they can be an astronaut. And you know, deep down in your mama's heart, like you want it for them. But honey, that's just not, they just ain't gonna do it. You don't know the difference. Your mind does not know the difference between true and false. That's why some people are just really good liars. I mean, they just are, because your mind doesn't know the difference between true and false. So even if you truly don't know if you believe it, speak it into existence of what you are going to accomplish. Okay. Visualize yourself winning again. Okay. How many of you have people in your life where you're like, man, I just wish I could be like them? Or you see something that you admire in them, maybe not comparing yourself, because I never want you to do that, but you see something that they've accomplished and you're like, man, I wish that could be me. Man, I wish I could do that. Or I wish I could do this for my family. Or I wish I could do this. Start visualizing it happening. Visualizing yourself paying that surgery off. Visualizing yourself paying for that pool in your house. Visualize yourself, whatever it is, visualize what you are trying to accomplish. Visualize you making your retirement money. You know who I'm talking about on here. Visualize yourself paying off student debt. Visualize yourself building your dream home. Visualize yourself accomplishing it, and then do whatever it takes to get there. I want 2023, and I know we're almost like halfway there, but I want it to be a year of where you're saying, I saw that happening. I saw that accomplished, because you visualized it before it ever happened. Little story, I've always, and some of you know this about me, I've always visualized myself speaking on a stage to thousands of encouraging women in the Lord, sharing my story, winning souls to Christ, all the things, just being able to share my testimony. And I thought I was going to be like the next Beth Moore. Like I just have truly thought that that's what I was going to be. And I see it. I see it. And last year at convention, anyone that was there, you know that I got on a stage and I gave all glory to God. And I shared my story. I shared what this opportunity has done. And when I stood on that stage, that was a moment where I said, I saw this happening, because I was determined to do it. I was determined. I saw it. I visualized myself. Start visualizing yourself winning your accomplishments. Put it into existence. Visualize it, and it can happen. I want it to be one of those years where you say, I saw this happening. I saw myself accomplishing it, and I was able to do it, because that's what May can be for you. You set a goal. I saw myself accomplishing that goal. That's what 2023 can be for you. You can do what you set your mind to. And I want this to be a month, a year of where you are saying, it can happen for me. win. Let's be on the winning team. But we have to shift this, because if this isn't right, nothing else is going to be right. So maybe you need to take some time and ask yourself, why is my mindset bad right now? Is it because of life circumstance? Is it because I'm not disciplined? Is it because I don't have a why that makes me show up enough anymore? I did have a why. That was my why. This is why I joined. For me, my why was to quit my teaching job. Hey, that why has shifted now. I'm trying to pay for infertility. I'm trying to pay for my dream home. Your why can shift, but maybe you need to get back to what your reason was for you to show back up. The other thing I want to say to you is, when your mindset is struggling, your presence is more important than ever. If you can't do anything, you just need to show up, because your presence is a present to your network. Your presence is a present to your network. You need to show up even when you don't feel like it. You need to show up even when you're having a hard time. Now, I'm not saying don't take days off, any of that. Don't mess that. But what I'm saying is, your presence is so important. People need to see, you know what? I don't always feel like it, but I'm going to keep on trucking on. Your network can relate to that. Okay. How do you feel about everything that I have said so far? Let me make sure I didn't miss anything in this chat. I refuse to give up. Yes. Love it, Dana. That was me. I was completely done halfway through. Didn't care. Yes. Every minute is a mindset base. I have to will it to happen. Yes. I love it. Took me 2 years. I love it, Randy. And look at you now. Love it. Ashley just hit director. It took her 2 years. Here we are, you guys. This is awesome. Okay. Now, one more part before we get to the Instagram stories to get you guys some combos as we're starting this month, because I want some mindset, but then I want to give you some tactical things that you can start implementing. Yes, this is mindset, but mindset is something that kind of takes a little bit of time. It's not just you wake up one day and everything's all dandelions and roses. No, it's a day in and a day out. Every second, like Dennis said, is a mindset thing. So I want you to think of somebody in your some person in your life. Lord, I can't speak right now. And I want you to think of them, like I said at the beginning, where they are successful in your life. In your opinion, they reach success. They've reached something that you want, and you have seen what they have reached. You can reach that too. The key is, they were more repetitive than you. Their mindset was better than yours right now. They showed up maybe a little bit more consistently than you did. They branded themselves a little bit more consistently. And I'm just throwing this out there. If you ain't got a brand, I don't care how many product pictures you show. I don't care how many opportunity posts you show. If you're not adding value to people's lives, they don't care. We need to be adding value to people's lives. You post a graphic, I'm coming for you. Okay. First of all, because we ain't posting no spammy graphics in our pages. All right. If you posted your story, that's one thing, but your page, I'm coming for you. Just kidding. But the key is repetition. It doesn't just all of a sudden work for somebody. Okay. Unless you warn her ahead of time. Yeah. Amberlyn did, but she put a picture with it. It was a little bit different. But the key is repetition. It didn't just all of a sudden work for them. No, they didn't all of a sudden reach this goal to pay this bill off or to quit their job. No, it came from a repetition, a repetitive nature that they did all over, and they got the results. And you can do that too. Okay. Now, be consistent in your actions. All right. And again, like I said, I want you, when you are writing your posts and you're going live, I want you to think of the people that you're trying to reach. Who is your target people that you're trying to reach? Don't just aimlessly post, oh, this, Mother's Day collection's on sale. If you want it, you need it. Why do they need it? What's the value that it's doing? Get a little bit deeper. You need to add value to people's lives. Okay. Stop trying to speak to everybody. Okay. Speak down, niche down, find your people and speak to those people. I'm not speaking to, I'm trying to think, single moms, because I'm not a single mom. Yes, I would love to help them provide income, all those things. But I'm speaking to women that struggle with infertility, people who want to quit their 9-to-5 jobs, church planners, because that's who I am. Dina, she just had weight loss surgery. She's speaking to people that have weight loss surgery, the tips and tricks for that, because I can't relate to that. I haven't had that. She can reach a whole different group of people, but her niche is able to niche down, and her impact is going to be so much greater because it's not just this random post or this random live that I'm throwing out to random, hoping that it sticks. It's like one of those things where you like throw it and you're like, oh, I hope that makes an impact. No, be intentional on what you're trying to say to people. Okay, now these are some Instagram stories or post ideas to help start some conversations. Now, there are 22 of them, and I'm going to kind of go quickly because I'm trying to do it about 30 minutes. So those of you that are going to jump on Power Hour can. But these are 22 things that you can make Instagram stories on. You can make post ideas, but they're going to start more conversations. And connections, y'all. I had this conversation with two people yesterday. Connections is so important in this business. If you're not building connections, it doesn't matter. That's what people want. They want to feel valued, heard, and understood. They need to feel like they like, know, and trust you. And when they feel like they like, know, and trust you, feel valued, heard, and understood, they're going to support you. They're going to buy from you. They're going to join you, whatever that may be. But we've got to start getting new combos. So many of you have the same people buying from you every month. You have the same people potentially talking to you about joining. Okay, let's stop trying to hope that they eventually join, and let's get some new blood. Let's get some new conversations. Or you hope that your team's just going to raise from the dead and start working. Okay, it's not going to happen. The dead ones are dead, not literally dead, but you know what I mean? Like they're not working their business. Let's get some new energy. Let's get some new conversations going. So here are 22. Play around with them. I'm not saying do all of them this next week, but play around with them. Play and get some new conversations going. Anyone that interacts, anyone that comments, you reply. It's a conversation. They're not just talking to a wall or to a post. They need to have you interacting back with them. Okay. Go find some new jumping peeps to raise the dead to life. I love it. Whoop, Amberlynn, I told you I might be stepping on some toes. Okay. Number one, share how you started your business. Number one, share how you started your business. How you started it. Again, this is going to be on replay, so you guys can come back if I speak too fast. Number two, one thing that would change your life for the better. And again, this does not all have to be pharmacy related. It's just starting conversation. It can be pharmacy related. It doesn't have to be. One thing that could change your life for the better. Number three, my blank, okay, this is my blank, changed after I implemented blank. My blank changed after I implemented blank. My skincare changed, my skin changed, my makeup changed, my confidence changed after I did this, or my, that's kind of what the blanks are. Number four, today I'm celebrating blank. Give a success story, no matter how big or small. Today I'm celebrating blank. People are going to be like, heck yeah, girl. Yeah, you did. I'm so proud of you. Or go, girl. They're going to be cheering you on. It's a conversation. It's starting conversations. Number five, if you could ask me anything about ... Bill, whatever you want them to ask you about. Ask them about your business. Ask them about weight loss. Ask them about being a stay-at-home mom. Whatever. Getting some conversation started. Number six, I invested in blank for my business and it had blank effect. I invested in blank for my business and it had blank effect. Number seven, here's how to overcome blank. Tell them, give them a solution. How do they overcome anxiety, depression, weight loss, rosacea? What can they overcome? Living paycheck to paycheck. What can they overcome? Because you're the expert. If you're not an expert in quitting your 9-to-5 job, don't post about it. If you're not an expert, niche down. What are you an expert in? Okay, here's how to overcome blank. Number 8, the worst thing that you could do for blank is blank. The worst thing that you could do for your face is wash it with Dove soap. Okay, whatever it may be. It could be the worst thing that you could do for disciplining your children is blank. I don't know, whatever. The worst thing that you could do for blank is blank. Number 9, my blank changed after I implemented this one single tactic. My blank changed after I implemented this one single tactic. And tell them what you did. My life changed when I did blah, blah, blah. And again, remember, not all pharmacy. This can be your niche related to you. Number 10, if I could go back 5 years, I would tell myself blank. I love this one. Because a lot of the times, let me just throw this out there, the people that you're speaking to in your network are a younger version of yourself. People that have been through some hard things that you've overcome because you're the expert in it, or maybe you're overcoming it because you're the expert in it. If I could go back 5 years, I would tell myself blank. Number 11, here's how to expand blank with one simple hack. Here's how to expand blank with one simple hack. Number 12, here's a quick and surprising way to do blank. Crafts with your kids, something with your business, anything. Here's a quick and surprising way to do blank. Again, people are going to be like, oh, I didn't know you could do that. Y'all know you've all been on TikTok and they've shown you something and you're like, I never knew that they could do that. I didn't know that that was a thing. Like them slap bracelets. I saw this on TikTok the other day. You cut it off, it's a ruler inside. Do what? Y'all, okay? It's surprising, but it gets engagement. It gets conversations going. Number 13, why blank is actually good for blank. Again, these are story ideas, post ideas, whatever. Why blank is actually good for blank. 14, stop blank. It is not blank. And here is why. Stop blank. It is not blank. And here is why. Stop telling yourself that it doesn't matter. It is not who you are. I don't know. You know, see what I'm doing? Starting some conversations. Some people are like, I relate to that. She's speaking to me. Whatever it may be, okay? Your product, opportunity. 15, I just created blank resources to help you with blank. Who wants it? I just created blank resources to help you with blank. Who wants it? Rosacea, skin issues, aging skin, weight loss, energy. I don't care. Opportunity, something with your kids. It can be all ranges of things. 16, 5 tips that will help you achieve blank. 5 tips that will help you achieve blank. 17, let me show you secrets of blank. Let me show you secrets of blank. Again, you're the expert. What are you an expert on? 18, here's why most people struggle to blank. Here's why most people struggle to blank. 19, here's how to make blank with your blank. Here's how to make $500 with your phone. Here's how to make blank with your blank. Here's how to make your weight loss with your protein shake. I don't know, whatever. Here's how to make blank with your blank. Number 20, here are 3 great reasons it's time now to blank. Here are 3 great reasons it's time now to blank. Become happier, wealthier, healthier, financially free, whatever you feel you're the expert on. Number 21, here's the do's and don'ts of blank. Here's the do's and don'ts of blank. And number 22, the blank amount of the most effective ways to overcome blank. The blank amount of most effective ways to overcome blank. Okay. Paisley cutters, I was shocked it was a ruler. These are so good and helpful. Good, good, good. All right. How do y'all feel? Do you feel like you've got some call to actions? We're going to work on our mindset. We're going to be on the winning team. We're not going to be on the losing team. We're going to will it to happen. Speak it into existence. What are you wanting to accomplish? What was 16? 5 tips that will help you achieve blank. Okay. We're going to will it to happen. Speak it into existence. See it happening and go after it. And then you've got 22 Instagram stories or posts that you can start to build conversations on. Okay. We're going to continue a little bit of mindset over the next couple weeks. Then we're going to talk about, at the end of the month, I've got some ways to close the month strong that I'm kind of going to give you some stuff into. And then in June, we're going to start working on storytelling. So I'm super excited about this. And then we'll start working on how to write your posts. Like, we're going to work through this all together, but you have to will it to happen. You've got to choose and make the decision that you're going to make this happen for you. All right. I hope you guys had value. If anyone has questions, you can always, on this call, if you want to unmute yourself and ask me a question, feel free. About anything that I said, feel free. If you're on the Zoom and you want to unmute yourself and ask something, let me know. But I hope this was valuable. I'm excited about what it's going to do in your business, but it all starts in the minds, ladies and gentlemen. I know we got some gentlemen on here too. All right. Our desire to win has to be bigger. Let's win. Let's crush May. I'm super excited. I'm excited to see some of these prompts in y'all's posts and see the engagement and interaction that you get in your stories and stuff. But I love you guys. If you're going to jump on Power Hour, jump on. But I love you guys, and we'll see y'all next Thursday. Bye, y'all.